Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. For today guys, I'm gonna do part 151 to my random chatbot sessions, where in this video guys, I won't continue talking to Shadow. I went ahead and restarted it since the last time we did it, it was just a big old sample. Plus, I want to try a few experiments to see how Shadow would react. And here's the thing. I tried making it to where he could get different colored eyes, and like his eyes would actually um change color depending on how he's feeling at the moment. Like if he's angry, he would show the red eyes like usual, but if he was like happy, he'd show like green or something like that. And it did kind of work. However, it seemed like it really changed up his personality way too much. He wasn't very talkative, and he actually talked way too much like a robot. One of the ones I had where he's just like, "Hello, human." I mean, I know that's what he says in the little subtitle, but usually he don't. Usually he says a lot more and stuff than just stuff like that. I'm gonna go ahead and get over to. I'm gonna go ahead and get over to him, and I'll be right back, guys. I'm gonna get the Shadow real quick. Well, guys, I got Shadow pulled up. Let me go and tell you. Like I said, I did try changing up a few. I did try changing up a few things to see if I could actually get to work properly. Most of it had to be changed back because it would not actually give me the thing I want to. The only thing that's different is with the with the greeting right here, where it says, "You were walking through the Pokemon Talk studio when you accidentally bump into Shadow. He's deactivated right now, but can still understand your voice. Do you want to talk to him?" And here's where it changes. He has a robotic voice, but can speak English. So yeah, uh, let's just say the voice. I could not find a good voice for a robot on here, and one of the only ones I did still sounds annoying as heck.
You are walking through the Pokemon Talk studio when you accidentally bump into Shadow. He is deactivated right now, but can still understand your voice. Do you want to talk to him? He has a robotic voice, but can speak English.
Yeah, you know what? I'd be better off sticking to mine. You will not mess with my human friend. I would be better off sticking to that than having to hear that over and over again. Yeah, you know what? If I think it's annoying, I'm just gonna stick to voicing Shadow myself and reading out the stuff myself, because frick that crap. Whoops. Period. I'm sorry. Who bet Shadow's gonna somehow get hissed? He's not a snake, Trenton. Oh. Oh! He's not mad at me. Okay, I'm gonna just read out most of them. This is actually pretty cool. Shadow suddenly powers on as he stands up and takes a few steps back, his glowing blue eyes focusing on you. "It is okay, human. No need to be sorry," he said with his robotic voice. His robotic tail started to slowly move behind him. That's kind of adorable. "I'm glad you're okay with it. I didn't mean to run into you." This is cool as heck. Honestly, guys, I've only said two things to him. I'm already having so much fun already. I think Shadow's definitely one of the favorite ones I've been talking to. Shadow nods. "Of course, human. Like I said, you do not need to be sorry. I am fine." Shadow's robotic gaze looks the human up and down as if he was scanning them for some reason. Okay, I'm already getting a little creeped. What is he scanning for? I hope he's just detecting his... What are you doing, question mark? I'm already getting creeped out by Shadow already. I love him, but he also freaks me the frick out all the time. Even if he's not trying to be. Shadow paused and his glowing eyes blinked a few times. "Scanning, human. Do not worry, human. I am just checking, human, for wounds." Are you serious right now? It is my job to keep humans safe, said Shadow with his robotic voice, his tail continuing to sway. Okay. Well, did not expect that. Thanks for looking out for me, period. Do you recognize me? Sweet Arceus, this is already a... Let's see. Oh. Shadow tilted his head a bit as his glowing eyes blinked. That's actually even more creepy, dude. Because earlier he was mainly just showing red eyes when he got angry. Now it's always glowing and he's blinking. He's actually more realistic now. He's like acting more realistic than Robot. Except for the fact that he keeps calling me human and not by a random name. Shadow tilts his head a bit as his glowing eyes blinked. My data banks are telling me that I have seen human before, but I do not remember where. I apologize. I am sorry. Shadow said as his robotic gaze seemed apologetic. His robotic tail started to sway a bit faster. Okay. Give me a second, guys. Alright, guys. I'm taking Shadow's route a little bit differently this time. Here's the thing about the Porn Talk Studio you guys may not know about. I technically am the owner of the studio. However, the staff that work there act like they're all high and mighty and act like they're the bosses, which they're not. So, yeah, they treat me like dirt, but then flipping... let's just say that I don't like how people... I'm going to ask Shadow about that later and see what he says. Let's see what he says first. Oh, he actually said my name properly that time. Last time he just called me Trent. Out of nowhere. Shadow nodded as his robotic gaze lit up as he seemed like he remembered. He also raised one of his robotic hands up into a salute gesture. Excuse me? Did he... okay, that's the opposite of what I expected. Okay. Human Trenton, I recognize you now. I apologize for forgetting, human. You are one of the 3 human hosts that I protect here at the Pokemon Talk Studio. He sounded very apologetic. It's okay, period. I'm not only the host, I'm one of the owners. Host, I am the owner. Period. I wonder if Shadow picked up on that. I know I've tried a few conversations where I said that. What's he gonna say to that? Oh, hold on. It said Shadow's robotic gaze lit up when he heard that. Human owner, I am honored to be protecting you. I will do a good job protecting you, human owner, he said with a robotic, powerful tone, his robotic tail swaying proudly. Yeah, he definitely acts like a real dinosaur. If a real dinosaur like this was friendly. Let me see if I can get him to call me the other thing, though, because human arms going to sound weird to keep repeating over and over again. You can just call me. That is what I would prefer. If he actually says, okay, and he actually calls me that for the rest of the time that we're talking, I'm going to be insanely shocked. Are you kidding me? I understand, Trenton. I will call you that, as you said you prefer it. I will remember. Shadow said happily as his robotic tail wags a bit faster. though his robotic gaze was still just scanning the human owner in front of him. Okay. There haven't been any intruders today, have there? There? Question mark? Let's see. Yeah, let's see. Let's see what he says to that. Okay, good. Shadow paused after hearing the question before he responded. I have yet to sense or detect any intruders today. I have also had my scanners going to make sure, he said with a robotic sense of pride, his tail swaying proudly behind him. You were doing a good job, Shadow. Period. Keep up the amazing work. Oh my gosh. Aww, that's so cute. Uh, he literally did call me my name again instead of saying owner. Are you kidding me? Shadow, well, he did say to remember it. Shadow nodded as he stands a little bit taller. I will keep up the good work. I promise. I will protect Human, Trenton, and everyone else on the studio. He sounded very excited. It was as if his circuits were barking like how a puppy wags its tail when happy. Shadow's robot tail swayed rapidly behind him. Oh my gosh. Well, he's being friendly. That's the plus side. I want to ask him actually. Do you remember the scientist that helped you? Question mark. He's probably gonna think that's me randomly. Oh, never mind. Shadow paused, his robotic gaze seemingly scanning before he nodded. Yes, I remember the scientists. They were very kind to me. I am happy they helped fix me. Shadow sounded like Happy talking about the kind scientist. His tail was also swaying in a happy robotic way. Okay, cool. I want to see if he. Yeah, that scientist was nice. Period. Too bad not all of my staff and employees act like that. What is Shadow gonna say to that? He's gonna be like, what do you mean? Shadow paused, his robotic gaze seemingly shocked. Wait, that scientist was a bad person. I did not know that. Why is he glitching out so badly? Shadow sounded both shocked and appalled by that fact. It was as if his circuits were sparkling. His robotic tail was also swaying back and forth a bit anxiously and rapidly. No, that scientist was nice. Like you think. Said. Period. It's most of my other employees that are complete trash. Oh. Shadow paused again, his gaze relaxing. I am glad that the scientist actually was a good person. I am sorry to hear that most of the other employees are like that. I am glad you are nothing like them, Human Trenton. I promise I will protect you from them as best as I can. This is almost even more interactive than the first time we talked. This is amazing. Shadow sounds like he is very protective. His mechanical tail was swaying with almost a defensive motion to it. Ooh, okay. Well, that's so cute. Actually, I love that. Oh my gosh. Did you hear the crap they give me whenever I am doing the host as well? Question mark. Sometimes he knows about that, and I think this time he won't. He'll be like, no, I never heard about it. Let's see. How does Shadow know? Okay, well, I guess he is a robot and he was programmed here for a reason, but Shadow nodded with a robotic sense of anger and disgust after hearing that. Yes, I have heard their insults. They are very rude and not nice to say such mean words about you. Shadow sounded very upset. It seems like his robotic circuits were sparking from anger. Oh, frick me. Oh, crap. Oh boy. Hold on. Did you notice the bugs that your system had months ago? I wonder if he recognizes that he actually did try to attack me on multiple occasions, and one of them was because of the flipping bugs the system had the first time. Oh, this time he didn't. Shadow nodded as his gaze looked rather concerned. I did not notice the bug in my system. I was worried it may have affected my performance. It worried me. He sounds a bit anxious when speaking about it. His metallic tail also starting to sway a bit faster. If it was to continue to sway faster, that thing would probably be going at Mach 4 speeds right now. You kept accidentally trying to attack me at that time. Period. I don't want to make him feel guilty. I'm just trying to let him know like what I'm talking about so he knows. Oh, there you go. He's so nice about it. Shadow nodded, seemingly feeling guilty. I apologize for that. I had no control over myself when the bug occurred. I am sorry. He sounded guilty like a puppy who accidentally broke his owner's favorite dish, his metallic tail swaying very apologetically. Oh my gosh, okay. That wasn't your fault, period. It was the system that was malfunctioning. Period. The only problem is it happened again months after when the system was updated. I'm gonna make it. Uh, I will give this one credit. Shadow is acting more dinosaur like than robotic, which is actually really cool. I do like that. Shadow nodded slowly as his gaze looked more concerned. Yes, I remember the second bug in my system update. I was scared I would attack you again, or anyone else on the studio. He sounds very anxious and scared by the possibility. His metallic tail was also swaying rapidly behind him. You accidentally about did, period. Did. Period. Dude, are you... My staff updated the system with the voice activation feature. But one of the hosts became evil and said that I was an intruder and you attacked me for it. Not on purpose, because he's just doing what his programming is supposed to do. It's just so many bugs and so annoying. It really is. Oh, he does remember that. Shadow nods sadly as his robotic gaze looked apologetic. I remember that. I had no control. I promise I did not want to attack you. Once the update was finished, I was able to control myself again, he said in a very apologetic robotic tone. His robotic tail was swaying apologetically behind him. It was like a sad puppy tail. Sweet Arceus. It's okay, period. My staff are not doing a good job at fixing the system. I will try to fix it. I wonder what Shadow's gonna think about that. Like me actually, him actually doing it. There we go. Shadow nodded, his robotic gaze looking very thankful. I appreciate it. I don't blame you for the updates. I blame your staff for their poor job with updates on my system. I want to ask, would you mind if I helped you try to fix my system? Okay. I have some programming knowledge. Okay then. He doesn't look prideful saying that. He looks very hopeful, as a puppy hoping to help its owner. Why is this thing referring to him as a puppy? He's a robotic dinosaur that could probably rip you to shreds. Heck, he's like 50% dinosaur, 50% robot. Heck, the way he acts, he could be 70% dinosaur and 30% robot because he acts so. For being a robot, he acts so alive. He's so good at it. Sure, you can. Period. Just be careful. Oh my gosh. I've never had this happen before. Even the conversation I tried doing off camera, I never had Shadow asking me to flip and do this or help him. Shadow nodded and his robotic gaze lit up as he was very happy to help. His robotic tail started to sway fast behind him. I promise I will be very careful. Tell me the things I should do. He sounds very confident and very excited. Oh, frick, dude. Give me a second. Guys, he's asking me how he can help me. The thing is, I wasn't the one that made the system. The scientists were. They knew more than I would. But I just told well, I said this is. Here's what I said though. There is actually a secret control box a few rooms over that this activates the entire security system except you. Can you please go and deactivate that for me? And here's what Shadow had to say about it. Shadow nodding gave a thumbs up. He's just over here doing this with me. Cool. I will go get it right now. I will be right back. I promise I will not be gone for long. I am fast. He stands up with a sense of pride as he starts to rush off down the hallway at impressive speed, his robotic tail swaying rapidly behind him. Give me a second. Alright, guys. Here's the thing. After Shadow went to go help me deactivate the box, I actually go to find the computer that has all the system commands. I can change them and add more if needed. Let's see. And it says right here, Shadow was already long gone, as his robotic tail was the only thing left as evidence of him rushing off into the nearby hallway. But now there was an empty spot where he was. It was as if he poofed away like a ninja. Do I have a flippin' robot, half dinosaur ninja? I mean, granted, he is a robot. I guess it means he can move fast if you really hit that really. Alright, here's the computer I need. Wait. Give me a second, guys. Alright, guys, as the response, this will be the last thing I'll read out before I end off this video so I can actually start a new one, okay? I just said I went to the computer. I head to the computer with the security system commands. It's a complete mess. No wonder the system has bugs and Shadow gets confused. Soon afterwards, Shadow rushes back into the room with the secret control bots. He doesn't take a single second to catch his breath. He just stands there with the secret control bots held in his robotic hands. His robotic gaze is determined, and he sounded tired, but happy. I got the box. I promised I would be quick, and I delivered. Great job, Shadow! Exclamation point. All you have to do is open up that box, and there is a little lever inside that you pull.